down. All right, we are going to go ahead and get started today. I've got a limited amount of time, but I wanted to spend it with you all, so we're going to get right into it. But allow me to introduce myself to anybody new here. Hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to your struggle cooking class, where I am not a professional chef, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker, sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. But tonight I am cooking for the kiddo. Uh, Thank you so much, Mona. I appreciate that. You like the orange dress? We got a little bit of summertime going on. Thank you. Maybe I need to take this to Greece for Santorini. I appreciate that. We'll do a quick roll call and then we're going to get started. It is Taco Tuesday, so I'm making tacos, rice, and beans. Just picked up Marcus from school. And so we are going to go ahead and get started. So I see Mona in the house. Thank you all so much for being here. Mona has 2 YouTube channels. Mona, please tell us what they're called and what you got coming up next. And we got Vani here. My first time seeing you. Welcome, Vani. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. If you would prefer to watch from the clouds, you are most welcome. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I already have some things on the counter. All right, and I'm going to get my uniform on and wash my hands. Who do we have here? My first time seeing you. Hello, Nicole. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. I appreciate it. Yes, you like the orange? Okay, thank you. I like to wear bright primary colors for you all. You seem to like it, and I like it. Tell me you're African without telling me you're African. How about that? But thank you all so much for being here. Hello, Lisa the housewife. Thank you so much for being here. Lisa is part of my 3rd YouTube channel. We'll talk as we cook. Let me wash my hands. All right. So I do have 3 YouTube channels. The first YouTube channel is this one right here, Maggie the Substitute Teacher. Check out the merch if you would like your own custom apron. They're $20 in the store. You can customize them with your name or whatever you'd like for free. Always something. And we have kid sizes, we have adult sizes, we have multiple colors, so you can take a look at those. My second channel is my Etiquette and Elegance channel. I have been on my own etiquette and elegance journey in addition to a health and wellness journey. So I've taken lots of classes, and some of you all are interested in that. So I have another YouTube channel called Teachable Moments with Maggie, and we stream over there twice a month. And I share with you all what I've learned as an etiquette and elegance student. And then my last channel is the Wives Club. So if you're marriage minded, Lisa's part of the Wives Club. We'll be having a special guest this Friday. You can check us out, Facebook and YouTube. Who do we have here? We have Miyoshi here. Hello. My first time seeing you here. Thank you so much for being here and welcome. All right. So I am going to do the rice and beans in the rice cooker. And then we're going to go ahead and do the taco meat. And then everything else is just assembly. So let's go ahead and start. This is just a basic Walmart rice cooker. I went ahead and set it up. African and Asian staple, I'm sure. You can also do this on the stovetop, but I do like the rice cooker because it's kind of a set it and forget it. Yes, please check out Mona's channels. And if anybody else has a YouTube channel, please shout yourself out. You all are here to support me, so I always want to support you. All right, so 3 ingredients for this rice. I don't eat rice, but this is for the kids. Great for boys, great for men. Marcus is a swimmer. Anybody growing or hungry, team greedy. 3 ingredients. So we're going to do rice. We're going to do coconut milk as the liquid as opposed to water. And we're going to do beans. And I think I'll do some cilantro as well. So let me show you all. The way my mom taught me to cook rice, it is a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 cups of liquid for every 1 cup of rice, okay? So I'm gonna do 1 cup of rice and then I'll show you kind of my liquid hack so you can get so much flavor. Miyoshi says, I would love to do a YouTube channel. Oh my goodness, yes, absolutely. Let me cook and talk at the same time. So, you all know I'm a proud student of Lead Attorney. If you don't know Lead Attorney, I highly, highly recommend you check him out. He has a mastermind, but he has a YouTube channel. Who do we have here? Mr. BX87. He says, hello, Maggie, moderators, scholars, and observers. Y'all watching from the clouds. He says, I hope everyone has a good day. And thank you for the roses. I love roses. You all know we got these on Valentine's, so very happy about that. Okay, so Miyoshi would love to do a YouTube channel. I'll tell you a little bit about my journey while we are getting the rice cooker going. See if Maggie can multitask. All right, so this is the rice that I have, basmati rice. This is an Asian style rice. It could be jasmine rice. It could be long grain rice. Use whatever you have. I am not the food police. So the Lead Attorney is an actual attorney, but now retired in the Atlanta area. I'm here in Atlanta and getting my cup. I came across him last year about this time. So this is a 1 cup measure. You can see here, give you guys a little bit of story time. So we're gonna go into the rice cooker with 1 cup. And we're gonna do our liquid. So for anyone who doesn't know, and for anyone who does, when we were all sat down home for the last couple of years, and you know why, the courthouses and a lot of public places were closed, right? So let's get our liquid in here. So I am using this canned coconut milk. This is gonna give it obviously that coconut flavor. If you want a plain flavored rice, you could do water. If you want a little savory rice flavor, you can do chicken broth. But you wanna have 2 cups of liquid for 1 cup of rice. And you can see here, this is 13 ounces. A cup is 8 ounces, so this is almost 14 ounces, which is almost 2 cups. So we're gonna put the whole thing in here. Yes, hello everyone, thank you for watching. Who do we have here? Miss Strong in the house. Please shout out your channel. Let us know what you've got going up next. Miss Strong is part of the YouTube Mastermind. Mona is part of the YouTube Mastermind, our one and only Real Bravado Network. You made ground turkey tacos. Oh, excited for Taco Tuesday? This is for the kids, y'all. So this is full flavor, rice and beans and grains. But I love cooking for you all anyway. Good morning. Good morning. Jürgen from Germany is always here with his plate. All right, so we're gonna get this coconut milk opened up and pour the whole thing in here. All right, moving too fast. I know it's really thick, but it's obviously going to liquefy completely inside the rice cooker. And we'll get back to story time in just a moment. All right, so we've got that coconut, and that cream is going to give you that good coconut flavor. This is a good way to just kind of step up your rice if you want to. I'm coming back to you, Miyoshi. Haven't forgotten. This is me just in mom mode, but I bring you all in the kitchen every time I'm cooking, and we're team greedy. So I'm just getting all of this coconut cream from the top of the can. Okay? So we have our 1 cup of rice and almost 2 cups of liquid. And then I'm gonna do rice and beans together. So the other hack, I just have a can of black beans. This came in the giveaway box, and you can see here, this is gonna be black beans. You could do whatever beans you like, and it's got a little extra liquid in there too. I'm gonna put all of that in here with the rice. All right, so let's open this. All right, so I am gonna pour the whole thing in here. So this is how I'm doing rice and beans, really easy. And then I'm just going to chop up a little bit of cilantro, put it in there, and then turn on the button. All right. Oh, I don't have Real Bravado as a moderator. I need to get him on here so you guys can drop your own links. You all are always here to support me, so I want to support you. All right. So we have 1 cup of rice, 1 can of coconut milk, and 1 can of black beans. And then if you want, I am going to do, you know what? Let's try this cilantro paste. To make it easy, I do have fresh cilantro, and we're gonna chop this up and put it on our tacos. I love cilantro, especially with Latin flavors or coriander. So you can dice this up and put a little bit on your rice. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to. If I have the fresh thing, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Let me rinse this off and just add that to the top. And while I'm chopping, I'll go back to my story time. Hello, Kia. Thank you for being here. Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming here. All right, Miyoshi, as we were, let me rinse this off. All right, so as I was saying, about this time last year, I was turned on to the lead attorney, and I was like, what do I know about the law? Nothing. But he is a now retired attorney here in Atlanta, family law attorney. And for the last couple years, when we were all home with the, C-19, the courthouses and a lot of other places were closed. So there weren't a lot of trials and different things, happening during the lockdown. I'm just going to chop the whole thing, including the stems, since it's going to be cooked. Usually I take the stems off if we're going to do this on top of the tacos, and I will. So when he was home, like a lot of us, he started a YouTube channel to share with men the lessons that he's learned about the family court system in his 20 years of being an attorney. Mistakes that they make with child support and all kind of stuff like that. And I was like, okay, that's great. Good information to know. Well, he moved from giving advice about, child support, divorce, prenups, all that really important stuff, to also making videos reacting to public divorces. So for example, now the Tom Brady situation or Dr. Dre, whenever there was a big divorce, and this is just fresh cilantro, I'm just putting this in the rice cooker. That's it, we'll turn it on. So you could go light or heavy. I'm just putting it all in there. Let's save a little bit for the tacos. Okay. And the rice cooker, we're just gonna put on the top, plug it in, and turn it on. And we'll get started on the meat. Okay. There you go. So this will be creamy, this will be fragrant, and this will be nice and a good side dish if you can have those carbs. So he started moving on to talking about celebrity divorces, and that's great for those who like to know what's going on in the world of pop culture. Admittedly, I'm not one of those people, but it moved from talking about celebrity divorces to talking about celebrity lawsuits. Anytime somebody was getting sued, he was on the case. Meaning his commentary. So that's when I got turned on to lead attorney, because this is going to bother me. When The whole Tasha K and Cardi B situation happened last year. If you don't know, there was a big lawsuit about defamation. He started covering it. And even if you don't know about the law, it's really good to kind of understand some of the terms. And he does a really good job of explaining things to those of us that are lay people. Yes, thank you all for liking the live stream. So his channel blew up. And he is so good at what he does, he actually retired from practicing law and now he does YouTube full time. So when I came across his Cardi B and Tasha K coverage, I heard him say, if you're over 35 and I'm 47, you need to start a YouTube channel because you have life experience that people need to know. I'm just going to open up the ground beef. It's in the sink, just kind of thawing. So he says, you have life experience that you need to know. People need to know. And I was like, oh, I never thought about that. I've been cooking since 1842. For anybody new here, I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. And whenever my mom was cooking, my dad would say, Maggie, in the kitchen. So this is all that I've ever known. And I do enjoy cooking for the family. So we've got this open. I'm going to put just a little bit of oil here, not required, but just that way it doesn't stick. Be right back. I'm just checking, make sure I don't miss anyone. Okay, thank you, Mona, for dropping everybody's channel. All right, so that's getting hot. Completely optional. I'm just putting a little bit of olive oil in the pan just so that the meat doesn't stick. But again, literally just a drizzle. Okay, so he says if you're over 35, who's here for tacos? One moment, Miyoshi, we have a stream sponsor. And stream sponsors are the person that gives the biggest super chat, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts. Because you all help the channel to grow. Tasha, you're never late. All right, let me break this up really quick. I'm moving fast because I got a limited time with you all today, but I love to stream for you every day. Jurgen is here with his plate. I've got Publix taco seasoning. I don't do the rinse and the drain and the water and all of that. I just put it in and mix it up. And this is the Pampered Chef Chop and Stir, just to break it up. All right. Let me get real bravado on the board. One moment. Oh, that's just a tip for the cook? Yes, sir. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting. Okay, well then I'll just continue. For Miyoshi. So I heard the attorney say if you're over 35, you need to start a YouTube channel because you have life experience that people need to know. Ah, Nicole, you like this tool? Absolutely. So while all that was going on, in addition to cooking and being a mom and working and all of that, I have struggled with weight. I've always had a weight issue, but over 40, the weight issue started to turn into a health issue. So I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure. So I decided to take care of that. All right, we're gonna let that get brown. Oh, the copper that I'm using, this is Tasty Cookware. And there is a link in my cheat sheet. If you look in the description, the cheat sheet, there's an Amazon link for you of the whole set. It's a whole set. Y'all know I keep it in the oven. And you can get different colors too. But it's nice, so I keep it just for you all. Ah, so Lisa, you could do this with ground chicken. You could make chicken tacos or fish tacos. Absolutely. Okay, Miyoshi, my story time. I'm telling you, right? So I decided to hire a metabolic specialist, and she tested me for food sensitivity because I thought all this time, oh, I'm just a big girl. I'm just big bones, plus size. None of that is true. I just ate too much. I can take accountability for that. Oh, the chopper. I'm sorry. Pampered Chef, and it's called the Chop and Stir. Pampered Chef. Hopefully that helps. You can screenshot that. So she took one look at me and she said, "You're not big bone. Hey, Randy, you're not plus size. You just have a lot of inflammation." And I had never heard that before. Inflammation? What's that? Well, apparently, there are some things that we eat that our body can tolerate really well, and it just processes nicely. Thank you, Nicole. And then there are some things that we eat that our body does not tolerate well, but you don't know, and you just keep eating it. And all this while, I was having like weight gain and bloating and joint pain. I was tired a lot, and all I thought, I was like, oh, I'm just getting older. It's just aging. So I went on an elimination diet, which means for me, I eliminated the stuff from my diet that my body doesn't tolerate. And some things come and go, but what has remained is that what I eat is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. Victoria is here. We got your cutting board. Thank you, my dear. Victoria blessed the class with the cutting board. I do have a teacher's wish list. If anybody wants to buy supplies, I will open them on the stream and use them in a recipe for you all. Thank you so much. So, we just want to make sure all the pink is out, and I think we're good to go with the meat. So when I went on this elimination diet, after I stopped being mad about what I couldn't eat, I decided to get creative. And I would watch all of the cooking shows, and I would look at like Food Network and Cooking with Aisha and all these different like home cooks and professional chefs, and I would say, man, that looks amazing, but I can't have that, and I can't have that, and I can't have that. Oh, shucks. Then I started saying, well, what if I substitute this, that, and that? So I started creating recipes that are sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. Because I love sugar, but we all eat way too much of it. I think we're good here. Especially the added sugar that's in a lot of stuff. You could add whatever you want to. Marcus, I know he likes hot sauce, but our ground beef is nice and done and seasoned well. I just use the seasoning pack, but feel free to add whatever else you all want. Tacos for the kiddo. So the meat is done. And I would encourage you to taste it, but I've made this 1,000 times and I'll make it 1,000 more. Hello, Bella Rings is coming in here with the heart. Thank you so much, my dear. All right, so I'm gonna get the tacos in the air fryer, and then we've got some time because all we gotta do is wait on the rice and then assemble. So I started getting creative with food substitution. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. So what I eat is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So like I was saying, I love sugar, but we all eat way too much of it. I used to be pre-diabetic. I love dairy, but dairy doesn't love me back. I love milk and cheese and cream, but it makes me achy. It makes me bloated and kind of mucusy. Mm-mm. So I have to do a lot of dairy substitutes. And then gluten. I love bread. I love pasta. I love all of that stuff, but it doesn't love me back. So I have to avoid grains. So all of my recipes were me kind of coming up with creative ways to eat the foods that I want to eat using the ingredients that I have to eat. So my channel started, Miyoshi. I know you did not expect it was going to take this long. My channel started, let me put this here in case anybody's like, what is she talking about? I work from home, so I would just keep these YouTube channels on and watching everything food related that I could. And I would see these recipes and try to recreate them. Marcus wanted crunchy tacos, so I had these old El Paso extra large super stuffers. And then I also have flour tortillas. You can make burritos or soft tacos out of this. I asked him if he wanted soft or crunchy. He said crunchy. So you can also use this for quesadillas, sopapillas. If anybody wants me to do a sopapilla, I'll show you an easy dessert using the flour tortillas. So this is an option as well. Okay, so I started recreating different recipes using my approved ingredients in the privacy of my own home. Who do we have here? All About the Max. Hello, thank you for being here. And when I would get done, I would take a picture of the finished product and I would post it like on Facebook and Instagram. I've been on social for years. You can go look back and just scroll. It's all food, food, food. Maybe that's a problem. So just a comparison. Oh, I hate when they come already kind of cracked, but it's okay. You could crush them up into a taco salad. So this is the large size. And just to compare, I found these in the pantry. So this is like the standard size, and this is the jumbo. 2 teenage boys, so y'all already know. But one is in boarding school, so I'm only cooking for one tonight. Okay, let's get this open. So I make something and then put the finished product on social media. And then people started asking me, did you make that? I didn't know if that was a compliment or an insult, but it's okay. Always be gracious, right? I said, yes, I made that. And then people would come back in the comments and say, how did you make that? So I would reply to my own post and I would start giving instructions. First I did this, second I did this, second I did this, just in the comments. So that's what I was doing for a long time until the two planets collide. Go back to the lead attorney story. When I came across lead attorney and he said, if you're over 35, start a YouTube channel because you have life experience. People need to know. I was like, you know what? People are always asking me about this cookery stuff. You can see our rice and cilantro and beans are percolating. So I think in February of last year, so it's been exactly a year, I started Maggie the Substitute Teacher because Maggie is my childhood nickname. And my best friend was like, you know, you're always doing those food substitutes. Why don't you do something like that? And so I wanted to make it hopefully easily understood, a little play on words. But that is how I started my channel. So long-winded version of how I got here. Who do we have here? Friendsgiving, it's so nice to have you. Been a minute. Thank you for stopping by. She says, good evening, Maggie and everyone. Happy Taco Tuesday. Yes, this is what the kiddo wanted, so this is what I'm making. Thank you for coming through Friendsgiving. Such a huge supporter. So, Miyoshi, I would highly recommend. What I was going to say is, I was going to ask you, hopefully that makes sense. And I would encourage you to start a YouTube channel. I never knew that I could monetize my passion for food, meaning it's turned into extra income. And we'll go ahead and do the commercial now because I'm short on time. If you want to learn how you can make income from your passions like I do have a course. You can preview it for free. The link is in the description, and I give you a lot more detail. It's $50. It's 2 hours worth, broken up into 15 different sections. You can um, you can take it at your own pace because you have lifetime access. I've gotten really good feedback that the course is great for beginners, and thank you all for liking the live stream, the likes and the hearts. But if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, if you want to know how all of this works, I put all of the detail into my course because what I've learned since I started my channel, only like 12 to 13% of YouTube channels are monetized. So that means the other 80 something percent, people are just making content, which is fine. But YouTube made, I don't know how many $1 billion last year. So, I believe there's enough for everyone. Also, according to Lead Attorney, most new YouTube channels take a year to get monetized. And I was monetized in 4 months. So I was able to do it in a third of the time. And I explain how in my course. It's not difficult, but there is a process. But I explain how I got the number of subscribers that you need, how I got the watch hours that you need. I give you screenshots. I show you the sample email from Google, everything that everything you need to know so you can be successful. So if you want to start a channel or you know someone who has a channel and they're not monetized yet, thank you, Miyoshi. I'm so glad. I'm so glad this is helpful for you. And I always forget to say this. So you all can get the course or you can join the Maggie membership. So if you want, this is completely optional. You all are here. Every day I stream for you, what I'm cooking anyway. I just turn on the camera and bring y'all in the kitchen. But you can make extra income. Another way that you can monetize, and you'll hear all about this in the course, you can join the Maggie memberships if you go over to my YouTube channel on a computer and click the join button. I have memberships starting at $5 a month, and you get early access, behind the scenes, and you get access to the course. The raw footage is back there. So that's my long-winded story. I don't know if anybody has any questions. I will drop the link in case anyone wants to chat. You never have to. You can just sit back and let me cook for you. I'm always happy to do that. But yeah, it has been a labor of love. I absolutely love it because now instead of just posting the finished product and then people saying, well, how'd you make that? And what did you use? I can go through it step by step and show you all the process and talk to you at the same time because it's a great community. And, with two teenage boys, they're about to be up and out. I got to figure out what I want to do. And it's a great exit strategy for me, part of my exit strategy. Okay, long-winded story time. So we have our El Paso taco shells. So I'm going to put this in the air fryer just to warm them. And then I'm going to get the salsa, the sour cream, the cheese, and yeah, I've already got some cilantro. And then as soon as the rice is done, we are going to assemble. So if anybody ever has any questions for me or my channel or my journey, I'm happy to answer them for you. Or if you want me to make anything else tonight, if it's quick, I'm happy to do it for you. All right, so these are going to go in the air fryer. All right, just 4 minutes just to kind of warm them up so when you bite down on them, not only is the filling warm, but the actual shell is warm too. And Miss Aisha has an excellent, I think it's like oven baked tacos is her recipe. So here's a little hack for you all. I'll tell you, but I'm not doing it tonight since I'm just cooking for one. But this is a great hack if you're cooking for the family. So you want to get like a pan. I think on her recipe, she does this with like a casserole, so like a 13 by 9 or whatever you need, and then get your taco shells and line them up literally like side by side in the dish, in the pan. And then go ahead and put your seasoned beef or turkey or chorizo or whatever you're eating, put it inside each taco, and then sprinkle it with cheese. Stop there and put them in the pan. Then with the taco shell, the meat, and the cheese, put it in the oven, or for me, the air fryer. I love my air fryer. It's like an oven, but it's small and it gets the job done. And go ahead and warm it to melt the cheese on the meat and the taco shell. So not only do you have a warm taco shell, you have hot meat and you have melted cheese. And then you can sprinkle your cold toppings on there. So check out Miss Aisha. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Check out Miss Aisha. I think it's called Oven Baked Tacos. Mona, I don't know if you can find that. And speaking of Miss Aisha, you all know I'm just so grateful. I can't believe she shares her platform with me. But Wednesdays, we have a series called Wednesdays with Maggie. So tomorrow, I'll love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. All right, sorry, y'all. Wednesdays with Maggie, we are having a cooking collaboration, and it is a low carb recipe. She's already posted it, steak and veggies. I ordered my ingredients, they have arrived. And so Miss Aisha has paid cooking classes Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But, oh, Tasha says I was late. You're never late, sweetheart. I was rushing today because someone decided to linger. You have to let it linger at school. Usually my lives are an hour and a half, 2 hours, but I have a hard stop in about 20 minutes. But you all are also always welcome to come late, leave early, multitask. Some of you watch without listening. Some of you listen without watching. It's totally fine, and I'm here for you every day, so don't worry, sweetheart. But yes, Miss Aisha has paid cooking classes Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and they are well worth it. I would highly recommend you all. I've learned so much from her already. But on Wednesday, she has a free cooking class, and that's the collab with me. And it will always be a low-carb recipe, and then I'll show you my sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free substitutes, but she will always do like more full flavor. But I believe March is her low-carb month, so. All right, I'm gonna go get the cheese and the sour cream from the kids' fridge. I have a separate fridge in the garage because I'm gonna make this for Marcus, and we'll get those taco shells out. You notice they're starting to close up a little bit, so I just want to keep them kind of open. I don't want to break them. That's the hard thing. All right, so let me get cheese and sour cream. Hello, Felicia. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. Always good to have you here. And we'll get a plate and the toppings out. All right, 1 second. And Taco Tuesday is always great for the kids. They can make their own kind. It's totally fine. Hello, Tracy. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so the meat is done. We're just waiting on the rice and beans. So let's go ahead and get a plate. Kiddos get the regular plate, but I'll plate so you all can see. And since the shell and the meat is warm. I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff them. You love Taco Tuesday? Yeah, we do tacos whenever they want it. I mean, let's see if we can get this in here. It just happens to be Tuesday. I was gonna do it yesterday, but Nana sent Marcus home with some food. All right, so let's see. And this is seasoned ground beef. See if we can get it in here. I don't know, my shells kind of closed up a little bit while they were in the air fryer. So I'm just kind of carefully putting this in here. A little double stuff and kind of push that down. Hopefully I don't tear it. And I just have regular cheddar cheese. If you can do, you know, Colby or Monterey Jack or Mexican blend. All right. Just gonna put this in here and we'll stop here. So we just have meat and cheese so far. Ah, rice is done. Perfect timing. All right, so I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a stir. I don't know if you all heard it pop. Let me take this out. So this is basmati rice with black beans, coconut milk, and cilantro. So we have all that flavor going on. Of course, you could do, you know, refried beans on the side or whatever. All right. So we are ready to serve. See if we can get another one in here. I don't know, how do you all keep them open? Trying to stuff it. Get that seasoned ground beef in here. I know they're gonna break as soon as you bite them, but it is nice to have. Uh-oh, did it lock up on us? Oh, there it is. Y'all know I struggle stream here. So just going in with some more cheese. And I'm just kind of pushing it down. And then we'll get the toppings. I should ask my guest here. I don't know if he wants any tacos. I'm also an Airbnb hostess, so I have an extra master suite in my home that I rent out. So I don't mind if I'm cooking, anybody can get a plate, especially if I'm not eating. I'm trying to cut back because I'm going to be traveling. I have 3 trips planned for March. So if you all like my content, please subscribe on YouTube. Please follow on Facebook. It's always free because I'm usually in the kitchen. But if I'm not in the kitchen, then I take you all with me wherever I'm eating. Because believe me, I'm eating. And we do our dining documentaries. Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate that. All right. So this is what I was talking about if you do the Aisha baked tacos. So you would have like 3 of these or however many of them with the meat and the cheese. Put them in a tray and just put this in the oven. It gets your shells warm, it keeps the meat warm, and it gets that cheese nice and melty and ooey gooey. Then you would top it with your cold toppings like we're getting ready to do now. All right? Thank you so much, Tracy. I appreciate that. All right, so we've got extra meat. All right, and so you can just top them with whatever you like. I like to do different colors. So we've got the cheese. We'll just do the salsa, sour cream, and cilantro. Marcus doesn't like tomatoes, but you know, with tacos, do whatever you like. And then we'll put some rice on the side for him. And then that will be it, unless y'all want anything else. Salsa. So get your salsa of choice. This is just paste picante. I think Marcus is probably gonna want some hot sauce, but we'll let him do that. Actually, I'll do it for him. I don't mind. A little Diablo sauce. I got one that likes a little heat and then one that doesn't. So just put a little bit of that on there. Or it could be Cholula sauce. It could be whatever you like, or no sauce. You all can let me know what you like on your tacos. All right, so we're gonna go in with some salsa. Just try to get it all in there. I have to do little bits at a time because my shell's kind of closed up. So we put some salsa. Just gonna do the other one. They're small enough, so I'm just doing them in my hand because they kind of closed up when I warmed them. Make sure that's all the way across. So we have 2. And the last one. Drizzle with the salsa. I like salsa, so I would do extra. Just try to get it all the way across so that you have a little bit of everything in each bite. All right, so we got meat, we have cheese, and we have salsa so far. Let's do sour cream. Let me get a clean plate since honestly, it's fine. If it were mine, I'd get a clean plate, but I'm just gonna wipe it. The boys just inhale everything anyway. All right, so let's see if we can get some sour cream on here. So I have this 2-pack. This came from Costco. Let's see if I can. I might have to set this down. Oh, I have a hold on, y'all. Where is it? I have a taco. I always see it when I don't need it. I have a taco stand thing that I bought just for this, and then I never use it. I'll find it. I bought one of those taco stands, you know, that you can set up and they look really good. Oh well. All right, so let's open the sour cream. If you don't have sour cream, you can use Greek yogurt. If I were eating these, the substitute version, I would do a plant-based sour cream, one made from almond milk or coconut milk, or you could even do like the crumbled goat cheese, like a little bit of queso fresco. All right, let's see if we can get this on. Just gonna go ahead and see if we can do a little bit of sour cream on each one. Not perfect, but we're getting it there. Just starting at one end and squeezing evenly so you get a little bit of everything. All right. So far, meat, cheese, salsa, and sour cream. There's some hot sauce in there too. And then the last thing I'm going to do is the cilantro for him. So we chopped some fresh cilantro that we had in the rice, and I left a little bit extra for the pop of color and for that flavor that goes great with Latin dishes. So I'm just trying to organize this. I'm holding them like a triple stack. All right. So tacos, or taco supreme. All right. Let's put this tuck that in. A little food styling for the photos, working on my cookbook. Shout out to Miss Strong and her consultation. Helped me get the software I needed. Kia says it looks good. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. All right. And we're just going to get the rice from the rice cooker. Uh-oh. Simple family meal. Feeding the boys or feeding a man. Give them the rice and the beans. So you have your, all right. So that's dinner. Let me call the kiddo down. Like you all need to see him eat, but you got 10 minutes more with me. Would you all like to see a sopapilla? Anything else? Of course, I'll pack this stuff up. I could do a salad out of mine, but this is dinner for the gong gong. Let me take a picture. All right. 1 second, let me call Marcus down so he can eat. And then we will wrap it up. Tasha says, sure. Tell me what the sure is for. I forget. Hello, John. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, dinner is done for my son. Tacos, rice and beans. And was that, Tasha, was that for the sopapilla? I'll be right back. Oh, Sandra, you're not late. It's all right, y'all. I scheduled this last minute because let me get a quick little picture. All right. All right, so tonight I made dinner for Marcus. This is coconut, cilantro rice with beans, and we have 3 crunchy shell tacos with sour cream salsa, beef, cheese, and Diablo sauce. Enjoy. All right. Oh, Tracy, you want to see the sopapilla? Okay. If I made a sopapilla, would you eat it?
Yes.
Yes? Or maybe I should make one for me. I'll make one. How is it?
I like it.
All right, you can go to the table. All right, I'm going to show you all how to make a quick. Dessert using a tortilla. Okay, so you can make them savory. You can make them savory like a taco, or you can make them sweet like I'm going to show you all. You all right?
It's good.
It's good? Okay, I'm glad you like it. But like, I need to cook for my people. I was going to make your dessert. You want to see the sopapilla? Okay, so I'm going to show you all an easy peasy dessert you can do if you like Latin flavors. If you've been to a Mexican restaurant, one of the desserts that you will probably see there is something called a sopapilla, which is usually a tortilla deep fried. It's got a scoop of ice cream, usually drizzled with honey and dusted with like cinnamon and stuff like that. Incredible. But of course, we can't have all that. So I'm going to show you all an easy dessert that you can make as well. Absolutely. So I'm going to open up the tortillas. I'm using the regular ones for Marcus. I can also do one for me with the cassava tortillas. Get the tortilla of your choice, just a regular tortilla. Now, you can make it whole, just like this, and eat it kind of like that. But I like to make it into little triangles. Okay, so all I do is I just fold it in half, and then I'm going to fold it in half again. All right, so I literally have 4 triangles, and my tortillas usually tear really easy, but this flour one is so doughy. I'm just kind of tearing it into 4 triangles. All right. And then you want to oil them. It's not a perfect triangle, but you see what's happening. I'm literally just going to put a little olive oil in my hands. You could also brush it on there. I'm just going to put a little olive oil and literally just kind of get them greased up. So the oil plus the high heat is what's going to turn them from soft and pillowy to doughy. All right, so you see this is greased up. You can hear, they can hear you crunching over there, y'all. He's going in. Boys, I told you. Ah, thank you. Yeah. I guess that's what moms are for, right? All right. You got anything to say? Nothing? All right. So I didn't get them all greased up, but
It's good.
it's good? All right. So you can see, I don't know if y'all can see, they're kind of shiny. And then these are going to go in the air fryer for maybe like 3 minutes while I clean up. All right. This is our option, rubbing the olive oil. This is the alternative to deep frying. You can also fry them in the pan, but I'm not. Okay. So an air fryer is an oven with a fan. So what I do whenever I have like anything like this that's kind of flimsy, I just make sure that I put another shelf on top of it so they don't flap around in the air fryer. Who do we have here? None other than Wilbert. All right, we won't take them that long. While they're in there getting crisp, I'm gonna get out some whipped cream. I'm gonna get out, do I have honey? I think I have. If not honey, I'll use my honey. They'll eat it. Cinnamon and some like brown sugar substitute. So I'll have the substitute ingredients, but you all will see, and you can use a full flavor. Y'all already know. Y'all know them well, right? Oh, goodness. All right, so we're just cleaning up. I'll just do it on here, and I'll get a little plate so you all can see the dessert. Y'all hear that silverware? All right. So let me get the toppings. You're done? You ate all of it? Marcus.
I liked it. What?
Okay, well, the food is gone. You all saw the plate. Now you know why I take pictures. How was everything? You want to tell them how it was? How were your tacos and your rice?
It was balanced.
It was balanced? Okay.
So then it was overwhelming, which I like.
I put some hot sauce on it. Did you tell?
Yeah. A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Did you want it more spicy?
No, it's fine.
It was fine? Okay. Excellent.
I liked it.
You liked it? Okay, good. Let's make this sopapilla for you. I'm just getting my brown sugar substitute. I don't know where. Oh, right in front of me. 2.3 seconds, exactly. Happy plate, exactly. All right, everyone. All I do is feed them and stand back. Okay, let's check our tortilla. I should have made it for me. All right, let's see if they're crispy. All right, so careful because this is hot. All right, they're still a little bit doughy, but you see what's happening? They're starting to brown. I'm going to put them in for just a couple more minutes and let them try to crisp up, because what we're trying to make is nachos. And you know what? I'm going to put just a little bit more oil. I just have a pastry brush because the oil plus the heat is what gives you the crisp. All right. So we'll put them back in. Oh, this one's got enough on it. It's a little homemade way of making nachos, or you could just deep fry them. All right, so I'm gonna put those back in for just another minute. Mom is here. You all know my mom, Nana. She's here, always watching from the clouds. Sorry, y'all. She doesn't believe I feed the grandbabies. You all know Nana. Mom taught me everything I know. So that's her with her grandbabies. All right, let's do 2 more minutes. We'll go up to 400. Okay. Let me just clean this off. All right. So the rice is done. So let me show you all what I'm using, and then I'm just going to assemble it, and then we're going to go. So once we have the crispy tortilla shells, and again, you could have left it intact, or you could have, yes, we put them in triangles just so it's easy to eat. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle them with brown sugar. If you can have regular brown sugar, have some for me. I have some brown sugar in there, but I'd love to give you all substitutes. So this is what I'm going to put on there. This is the stevia sweet complete. So this is my brown sugar substitute, but it tastes just like brown sugar. I use all this stuff, even for the kids, sugar-free ketchup and whatnot. So I'm going to sprinkle this all over the hot crispy tortillas. Then you can drizzle them with honey. If you can have regular honey, have some for me. I have some sugar-free syrups that I'm going to use. This is a caramel flavor. I know sometimes y'all like to screenshot, so Sucrin is a brand. All of this is in my class notes, I believe, or this one right here, a keto honey substitute. I am not keto, but I do get a lot of inspiration from keto recipes because they have low carbs. Keto allows you to have dairy, and you know I have to avoid the milk stuff. And then I don't have the whipped cream in the spray bottle, so I'm going to be using this one. A couple substitutes for you all. Coconut, if you can have dairy, use Cool Whip, but this is Cocoa Whip. So this is basically like a Cool Whip substitute. I know it's kind of hard to see, made from coconut milk. So this is what I'm going to use and assemble, and then just dust it with a little bit of cinnamon, and that's how you get that sweet kind of sopapilla. So let me make that for him. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. All right, careful because that's hot. But you notice how the corners are starting to get brown? So you can see how hot. See how crispy? Okay, let's do this. And if you want them even darker, go a little bit more. But I have a 7 p.m. Zoom for our Egypt meeting. Y'all know I am in a travel group, and we're going to Egypt next year. So, all right, let's just do it like this. So you can take them up. So they're nice and hot. We're going to drizzle them or dust them with a little bit of brown sugar. So you can see this is my brown sugar substitute. So you get sweet, Then if you have the spray bottle, you can do the dollop, but I'm just going to put the coconut whipped cream on each one. So good. Then we'll do some caramel. Oh, did it lock up? We'll do some caramel. Okay, there it is. Sometimes it locks up. Y'all, it's just me at home. Struggle streaming. So I don't have a good reputation for drizzling, but this spout is a little bit smaller. So I just kind of start at the corner and just, oh, I forgot too, chocolate syrup. This is what we have so far. And then I'm gonna dust it with cinnamon, but put whatever toppings that you like. So just regular cinnamon and a little bit of a dusting. Hey, almond eyes, we're wrapping up, but you all can see here. Let me see if I have chocolate syrup. If not, that's pretty much it. Oh, I do. Shh, don't tell anybody, but this is my skinny sauces, my 0 calorie, 0 sugar, 0 carb chocolate sauce. So I'm gonna turn and go the other way of the drizzle. Came out a little heavy, but this looks good. So you can see here, now you can pick this up and eat it just like a little, so that could be ice cream, that could be whipped cream. All right, let me get the gong gong and let him eat it. A nice low carb snack. Yeah, I'll show you the tortilla that I use, but absolutely, this could be sugar-free. Marcus? Your dessert's ready. All right, so I'm gonna show you all the tortilla that I would use, and you can try your sopapilla and let me know. Oh, did I get it crunchy enough, or is it still kind of soft?
It's still a little soft, right?
A little soft, yeah, a little bit more time.
But it's fine.
It's fine?
Because, like, it doesn't break all the way.
Ah, because if it breaks all the way, then it just kind of disintegrates, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like it.
You like it? How about you hold the plate up so you don't...
So I don't what?
All right, so Marcus likes it. A great low carb snack. If you can have Hershey syrup, do Hershey syrup. You can have real honey, do real honey. If you can have real ice cream or whipped cream, you can. This is what I use when I make mine, the gluten-free cassava tortillas. So instead of flour, this is how I stay grain-free, but the same toppings. So thank you all so much. This is a, oh, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, there we are. Sorry, y'all. So anyway, this is a short one tonight, but I am here for you every night. We always do the commercial. You can go to the table if you want to. You want a napkin? Oh, Nana was on. She says, Nana says you're a vacuum cleaner. Does Nana call you a vacuum cleaner when you're over there?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So that's what his grandma calls him. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. I will be cooking tomorrow. Is Cooking with Aisha. It's at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, 5:30 Miss Aisha's time. We will be doing steak and veggies. It will be your free low carb cooking class. So please check out her page or my page. Get the ingredients. I'm going to be prepared, and we will cook with Miss Aisha tomorrow. And just like that, you want to show them your plate? So the vacuum cleaner has done it again. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for liking. Please share my content with anyone who needs some recipe ideas. I am here for you all every day, either cooking for myself or cooking for the family. So for now, Instagram class is dismissed, and I am on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you all so much. I enjoyed you, and I will see you back tomorrow night for Steak and Veggies, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. You can either cook along or you can just watch us cook for you. They say good show, Maggie, and the vacuum. Marcus, the vacuum. Yeah, exactly. Y'all know what it is. All right, class is dismissed. Thank you so much for being here.